So we are here to address everything and all of the questions that you guys have for us.
You guys, it's not anything bad. Well, that's not true.
I don't know.
Is it? Because who knows what Joe be doing?
I mean, we haven't seen all the questions yet, so.
Okay, yeah, you guys sent us a whole bunch of questions to my Instagram and on YouTube community tab. So question number 1 is, how does it feel to not have Amyah at home in general? I don't know. It don't feel like nothing to me.
Okay, well, it doesn't bother me, but I mean, it's nice to have her around though, you know?
No, how does it feel to not have her around?
Oh, not have her around? Oh, I don't particularly feel anything, so I get what you're saying.
I guess because Amyah is an adult, you know, it's not like she's a child and she needs us. So she was pretty independent when she lived here. So now that she's gone, it just feels like I'm just kind of like happy that she's out there doing stuff on her own. I think it's because like she's well equipped. I mean, I feel like that she's pretty well equipped. It feels nice to see her go out and about into the world and stuff. So we don't feel particularly like insecure that she's or fearful. Well, you know, most parents, like when their child leaves the nest, they either like scared or sad, or I was just happy. I didn't feel any like, oh, you're gonna be gone so far away or anything like that. I was just really happy and excited for her to be able to go and do what she wants to do and live in Korea. Yeah. Super happy for her. So
I think that she had that in herself, that expectation to be out there anyways. So it was nice to, you know, just be on the same page.
It was good to see her hit the goal of what she wanted to do and save up for it and plan for it. I was just really proud of her. Yeah. So it feels different definitely without her. When she came back for Christmas, she's like really on the little kids, like, hey, what are you doing? Listen to your mom type of, you know, older sister. So that part was kind of like fun to have back. Like, big sister is gonna. Yeah,
that general that you have.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. We're gonna get in trouble. Okay, what are the ways that we make more time for each other to keep the spark?
Yeah, tell me, Alena.
You can see how Joe's mouth is doing like that.
I'm always cooking for you and stuff.
Okay, well, what are some ways? Go ahead, list them.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's always our Wednesday nights. It's just, nowadays, it's just like whenever.
Well, before I was pregnant,
before
we were doing Wednesday nights.
Yeah, before, that's true. So we've been trying to echo that into the rest of our lifestyle, like at this point. Even though it's been like over 10 years that we've been together.
We've been together for like 11, 12 years. 12?
I said over 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So even though it's been over 10 years, we still like remember those times, like when we would go to the club on Wednesdays and stuff like that. But now we're older.
Yo, I ain't never been in no club.
And so like we still want to do stuff on Wednesdays. We still have those feelings.
You trying to go to the club?
I'm just saying it's Wednesday. It's like like in my mind when I think of like Saturday, it's like Friday.
Yeah, like Wednesdays are like, you know, hype. Like I used to get real hype when we were well, we were never dating, but when we were whatever and going out, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Wednesdays, I get to see Joe.
So Wednesdays is like kind of our day. Yeah. And it's a really good day in the middle of the week to just kind of break apart the week. And I remember you said that like when you have that break on the Wednesday, it makes the rest of the week feel shorter. And then it makes the rest of the
remaining of the week.
The next week feel shorter to come.
I see.
So, so Wednesdays, now, I can't remember what we do on Wednesdays
Nothing.
these days.
Nothing.
But, however, when we do, and I'm not saying that it's always Wednesdays, I would set up the upstairs, turn on some candles. I mean, you guys have kind of seen it. Turn on some like jazz music
Cook
or
up
something.
some steak, some kale, some potatoes.
Yeah.
Try to wine and dine me, basically.
Yeah. Have some wine, or like some kombucha or something like that, or you know, just like some like craft drink of some sort.
But there's other things we do than just spending time together. Like I remember, because this is like, you know, we're giving them an update on like our whole, I don't know, many last years. But Joe used to write me these little notes. Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So we're not just talking about.
Why'd you stop that?
I don't know. I'm just really inconsistent with a lot of things.
Yeah, Joe used to write me these like little notes. He was like, you know, when he gets an idea, you're like, I just thought of something revolutionary. I'm gonna start writing to you. dude, I'm gonna start writing you stuff. I'm like, okay. Day one, you get a little handwritten note. He just like slips it in your hand. He's like, he like goes like this and slips it in a note, and I get it, and I take it to myself and I read it. That happens day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, maybe a slip up, and then day 8, you'll hear nothing from him.
Yeah. So I need to figure out how I can consistently do something that is, that incites a spark all the time.
But that was really cute.
Yeah, but I mean, I would like to do something on a daily basis though. I'm working towards it.
What I really want us to do is to go skating. I love roller skating so much. I want you to like go skating with me. And they have it on Wednesdays, I think. Yeah, they have it on Wednesday nights. We should do that for our next date night. You look so uninterested. I
mean, I'm not that interested, but I'm not interested.
Well, that's just because you had a horrible like thing when you were a kid and like you fell or somebody rolled over somebody's hand with a skate. So I think that's your fear.
Well, it's more like skating. Like, really, is that a life skill? Is that a survival skill?
No, it's not a life skill or survival skill. It's just fun. Will you be sharing any more Africa content from Uganda? That's a good question. The answer is no. We put out all our videos, but you can look on our channel and see. What happens is that if we make a Uganda video and you don't see it, which is very likely because YouTube doesn't recommend it to you, but we do have a playlist, and I'll update it before we put out this video of Africa travel, so you can watch all the videos that we had in Uganda. I really want to go back there, definitely, or somewhere to Africa soon. That gets to the next question. Where are we planning our next trip?
Where would you like to go?
I want to go back to Africa, honestly. Like, once I went to Uganda, it's like, well, why would I go anywhere? I'll just pick another African country.
Yeah, I mean, after we went from Uganda to Kenya and just to feel the different vibe of the place, I mean, that immediately made me realize, okay, these are like very, very distinct countries. These are not like Africa.
Yeah. Me and my sisters at least have been talking about going on an Africa trip all together. So we're thinking 2027. Those 2 back-to-back trips to out of the country, that's expensive, y'all. So then the next year came around, I was like, are we really gonna pay all this money to go on these trips? No, it wasn't happening. So we took a little break, and now we're thinking 2027. We'll take another international trip. Yeah, I was thinking Zimbabwe,
you want to stay
Mozambique.
You want to stay on the east?
Yeah, because it's beautiful. I want to see Victoria Falls.
But who says the other places aren't?
They are, but I want to see these ones first. I think we're thinking about South Africa and then going up to Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Uganda. Maybe then go over to Ethiopia. We'll stay a whole 2 months. We'll stay a whole 3 months. That's how much I loved it. I was like, I can't just come back to this place for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I need the whole summer. So that's what I'm thinking, summer of 2027.
Yeah. What do you think, like 3 months?
3 months, yeah. Minimum.
The continent is so large that if we're talking about like 1 or 2, 3 different places, like it's not really, it's not fair for the entire country because it's so huge. I mean, I would like to kind of see South Africa and West Africa.
I don't mind going through the whole place, getting an electric bike. See, that's my true spirit, Joe. My true spirit is half naked riding a e-bike through Africa.
Why an e-bike? No, I mean, I guess
in
you
the
could
middle.
use like
okay, well, it doesn't have to be an e-bike. Riding a bike.
What do you call it? Solar power or something, maybe.
Yeah, but riding a bike, maybe not an e-bike. I could also go to Ghana too, because everyone says good things about Ghana.
Yeah, I want to see what a nation full of people that look like you look like.
All my.
What?
Why?
I don't know, just to see you in your...
They're not gonna look like me in Ghana.
Maybe they will.
No, they're not. Nobody looks this good. Anyway, Joe's trying to go to Africa to get him a second wife?
No, I already have one. I can't handle 2.
You sure can't. So if you guys are from the mother continent, Africa, drop your country in the comments. Tell us where to go, okay? Because we need advice.
We need like convincing like arguments as to why a certain country is the place to go to.
We might do a trip 2026. If we do, it'll probably be closer to the summertime. So just wait around and see. I don't know, you might see something pop up on the channel, surviving 48 hours on a trip to, you have to wait and see. A lot of people want to know, how did we meet? We'll give you a short answer.
Okay, so we met in high school.
Yeah, we were freshmen. I was like 14. Yeah. I was Arazo's age.
Oh.
You met me when I was Arazo's age?
A year younger.
No, I was 14. No, I was probably 13. You're right.
13? No,
Yeah.
she's 15.
No, she's 14. What are you talking about?
She went up age.
Arazo's 14.
We met in high school, freshman. I really didn't say a single word to her the first year. But the second year and sophomore year, we started to talk just because I think our friend circles just kind of started to coagulate and stuff.
That's true. I talked to you when I was a freshman.
No, I didn't say a single word to you.
How do you remember that?
Because I remember talking to you in sophomore year. I was like, oh, okay, like you talked to my friends. So
what friends?
I don't remember. I don't remember any of our friends. We had just like people that we had buddies. We had school friends.
Wasn't that big, so.
Yeah, we met in high school, but then we separated. We didn't separate.
We were never together.
She went to a different school in senior year. I stayed in my school. And then what happened after that?
Then you guys have to watch it. We'll put out a new How We Met video. Then you have to. We're not going to tell the whole story right now. They got to watch our new How We Met video.
Okay.
That's a whole hour like thing. Yeah. It just keep going. We met, then we ran into each other, we did this, and then she was at my wedding, and we did.
Yeah, I remember when we first tried to do a How We Met video. Like that video ended up becoming. It was like a live stream. It was like 2 or 3 hours.
So long.
Yeah, and we just didn't know how to YouTube, guys. We were just talking and just living.
So before we move on and answer the next set of questions for you guys, I wanted to shout out today's sponsor of the video, Clover. Clover is basically a financial app that lets you get access to your paycheck earlier than payday, up to $400. And there's absolutely no interest you have to pay, no credit checks, and no late fees. As I'm sure you guys have been in situations where you're just not getting that money till Friday. But on Monday, the daycare bill is due and you do not want to show up to that lady's house and not have that money for her. So Clover is a great way where you can get access to your own paycheck earlier, and it's actually completely free if you can wait 3 days to get your money. But if you need it like right away, they do charge a fee. I can think of a million reasons why in today's economy you just don't have access to cash. Whether you need gas, you need groceries, you gotta pay a bill early. Clover's mission is to make finance more fair and transparent, kind of take the stress out of not having access to the cash that is yours essentially. So yeah, y'all, times is hard. Make sure you check out the Clover app. Use the link in my description or my QR code on screen. Download the app for free, enter your information, connect your bank account, and see exactly how much you qualify for. There are always no credit checks, no late fees, and no interest. So thanks again to Clover for sponsoring this video. Back to our questions. The most answered question that we got: are you guys going to have more kids? Will you have another baby? Baby number 10. Do you have another baby on the way? I don't even know what that means.
I always say in the moment, like, no, just because I think that we have our hands full with our current one.
When have you ever said no? I've never heard you say no. You've never said yes.
I never said yes.
But you've never said no.
When I think
when you think in your head, you say no.
I'm like, I don't think right now is the best time. But at the same time, like, who can say that any particular time is the best time? So simply put, it's not in the plans. Elena said that
it's not in whose plans?
In our plans.
Well, we haven't talked about that.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go for number 10, Elena.
Well, I'm never the one going for another one. It's always been you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Trust me, I remember.
What do you mean you remember?
Because you're looking at me, you're like.
That's not how it works. It takes two to tango, remember?
What do I have to do?
What do you mean, what do you have to do?
What do I have to do to make a baby?
You just have to be around.
Right. So you're the one who's making the decision, all the decisions.
No, that's not how it works. Anyway,
that's what it looks like when I'm looking at your eyes. It looks like you're trying to make the decision.
No. So Elena, she mentioned that she would like to adopt.
If I were to adopt a child, I wouldn't do it till I was 50. That was grown.
Just so that the life cycles that we have right now with the younger ones?
Well, no, just because like I need to be grown because I can't handle nobody else's kid. I mean, it'll be my kid, but you know what I'm saying? It comes from another mother. And I might not have the patience. So I gotta wait till I'm older, right? Develop more patience for somebody else's kid.
So you feel like you need to build some character within yourself
before
you take. But I mean, that's how I kind of feel like now. I feel like I feel like after every single child that I have, I'm recognizing more like areas in myself, in my character that I need to build, or God reveals that to me in some kind of way, whether it's in my parenting or whether it's in our own relationship.
Yeah.
So I feel like that there's like just certain things that need to blossom within myself.
How I feel about it, for me, I've raised a child from infancy to adulthood. You haven't. You haven't seen like the whole cycle happen.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have 10 years worth of insight that you may not see.
I mean, you have,
if that makes
honestly,
sense.
I think you have more, like you were hands-on with helping your mother when she was like basically raising children or helping foster children and things like that. And so you were participating in those things while I wasn't. I didn't really have those opportunities or that type of like family structure to like have like little siblings, not siblings, but like little babies to take care of or nurture and things like that.
Yeah. So I just have more experience with children, but I feel like it's different. Having experience with children and being a parent is two different things. It's not the same. Like helping your mom with kids and stuff is not the same as being a parent. There's a bunch more responsibilities. There's a lot of things you're thinking of, that when you're just babysitting basically somebody, they don't even have to cross your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I would answer that question, do I want to have more kids? I would want to have another child if I didn't have to be pregnant. So that's how I would answer that question. I can have another child in 5 years from now.
Yeah, but actually the most recent pregnancy that you had, it did like, I wouldn't say scare me, but it put me more on alert than...
Why?
I don't know, it's just...
Nothing scary.
That's just how much I cared for you. That's all.
Oh, okay. You're like, oh, my wife. Don't go after child. Don't die after you have the baby.
I mean, because
stuck all by myself.
Well, no, because the pregnancy before it was hard.
It was hard.
And then the one before it was kind of hard too.
But my last one was pretty easy.
The last one. Which one was the last?
This current one.
Yeah. So that was just grace.
Yeah.
So
I would have another kid. I just feel like, number one, I need to be in a different house. This house isn't 100% suited for my needs. So like, I would want things to come into action, but I'm not like trying to have another kid. But I think it would be cool if we had 10 kids, like, because then we could say we have 10 kids.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against having more kids. I don't feel like a door is shut. And I also
don't feel like the amount of kids we have right now is overwhelming because they're so different ages. Like, yeah, we have 9 kids, but one of them is an adult. Well, 2 of them are adults. Another one is like almost finished high school. Like, they don't. Our adult children don't need us.
It doesn't feel like we have all of them grouped up.
It feels like we have like seven, maybe even 6.
It feel like we have 7.
The main people who we have to care about is like 6 of them. Yeah. Because Azaio's pretty independent. I mean, obviously we have to still be parents, but it's like the majority of our time is going into 6 kids, not 10, or I mean, not 9. So it's different. Like, we don't have like when people have kids right after each other. It's not like that. That helps a lot. Okay, next question. What's your best parenting when raising teenagers? Was it hard dealing with them? I guess they want to know what are parenting tips when dealing with teenagers. I think that I have really good kids, like really good teenage kids right now. So Amyah, obviously you guys can see her. She doesn't cause us any problems at all. So no, it wasn't hard. She honors her parents very much, and it's just been super, super easy parenting her. All 3 of my older girls, they are super responsible on their work, and sometimes they don't always do what they're supposed to do. But then I like to parent with what I call natural consequences. There's natural consequences when you don't do what you're supposed to do. I don't like to remind my kids, especially when it comes to school. I don't like to remind them about what they have to do. So I'd rather them just have the natural consequences of not doing what they are supposed to do. But so far for parenting our teenagers, I feel like it's been pretty easy for my older girls. But I know when these younger kids, these Gen, I don't know what they are, X kids come up, it's gonna be a whole different thing.
Gen Z.
Maybe are they Gen Z?
Or Gen Alpha or something? I don't know.
Yeah, because I can already tell it's going to be difficult. So when we get there, my plan is to not let anything get to me. That's my plan. Like, you're you. I'm going to tell you what needs to be done. If you don't follow it, there's going to be a consequence. And then you're going to become 18 and then you're going to go on for your life. And then if you continue to act a fool, there's going to be real world consequences to that.
So for me, I would say like identifying what the child really likes and just allowing them to just freely like lean into it. Of course, like we need to monitor those things. For instance, like some of our kids really like to read books and they will read like everything. Being able to just allow our children to just really lean into what they like to do, it'll naturally foster them into like natural proficiencies and stuff like that.
I call it what they were born to do. But yeah, I think you're right, because like also then you have happier children. If you look at Amyah, again, like we foster her to go and to do what she wants, and she can be proud of herself, you know.
While at the same time saying like, well, this song might not be the best song to to make a TikTok to or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, like for instance, Akyli, like she is really like social and she really likes to talk to people, make friends. Like, I mean, she doesn't even make friends. Like people just befriend her. So basically just look at what your kids are good at, what they are capable in, what they're proficient in, and just allow them to just really lean into that.
And what you said was like, if they're very social, they may like social behavior things. You know, that's basically what you're saying. How did Alena's mom pass away? My mom passed away before Ajedi was born, so that was probably like 12 years ago, I would say. And she passed away from colon cancer, from complications from her from colon cancer, complications from it. Yeah, so she passed away before Joe and I got married, right before I started YouTube. I think like literally right before. So that's why you guys have never seen her on any of our videos or anything like that. And I was pretty young when my mom died. I think she died when I say 12 years ago, but maybe it's been 13 because I was it's been 13. Now looking back, I thought I was like, oh, but I was so young. Yeah. They asked us, how old are we? Well, how old do I look?
40.
Shush. How old are we? We're both
40.
40. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Yeah. I remember we were turning 30. I thought I was so old. I was like, oh my gosh, 30.
Yeah, I thought people just like die at 40. You know? I thought people were just like dusty.
You getting there.
You might as well be retired at that point.
You getting there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we're 40. So the next question says, do the kids ever get to visit or see their dad? Of course they do. Amyah's at her dad's right now. I mean, she's grown. But yeah, the kids visit their dad. They go over to Maryland, see him. Sometimes he comes over here. Yeah, they see their dad. Oh, the next question is, what's the new baby's name? We haven't named her yet. We're just waiting to see her personality or anything. And I guess the other question is, what's Butter's name as well? And we're gonna try to name them at the same time and have like a little naming party. So I think that would be cute.
I think we're close.
We're
to
close.
Both of them.
Yeah.
To both, yeah.
We're close. I still like the names that I said I like before. Yeah, we're close. We'll probably put out a video for you guys on that one. The next question is, how do you guys manage to take care of all of your kids even without a housemaid? First of all, we did have a full-time housekeeper, but she was pregnant at the same time I was, so she had her baby, so she's no longer working for us. So it's been definitely an adjustment to learn how to take care of the house, the kids, and keep everything clean and do laundry, all the stuff that I have not been doing.
Yeah, picking up the weight of doing like
the baby's crying. Hold on. Sorry, we had to get the baby. She was crying. She's hungry. Yeah, but it's been quite an adjustment.
Yep, the laundry, the kitchen, just the little areas where you have to scrub and stuff.
It's hard, y'all.
Yeah, it definitely seeps some energy out of you on a daily basis. But at the same time, like it's we have a lot of hands that can also help.
Yeah, the kids have been really doing their job. What I would like, honestly, is just like, I want to move into a different house, to have a little bit more space, a little bit more separation of things. Cause like, you guys know, we have this big living room, a kitchen, and that's basically, we have the homeschool room, but that's basically the only rooms the kids can be in. It's like everything is happening in that one space. So it's like all the mess is centered right there versus spread out throughout the house. that would make the house seem a little bit more, I guess, neater. Yeah. If everything wasn't happening in the same room and there was like a playroom to play in. There's a place to do your homeschool.
Yeah, it's like all the conversations are happening in 3 rooms at the same time. Because it's like one large space, like anything that happens in the kitchen happens in the homeschool room and happens in the living room and the dining area and outside when the doors are open.
Yeah.
So there's a lot
too
of
much.
Yeah, there can be a lot of like loud volume in the house.
Yeah.
That, you know, it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, and like it literally wakes the baby up. Yeah. So it's like that's why I'm saying like this isn't the best house for us anymore. It was cool when we had little kids, but now that we have also these big kids, it just feels very it just feels like a lot of people in here, and we always have like our family over, and just it can just feel very, very tight and like lack of privacy, I guess you would say, noise privacy, I would say. Yeah, I would like to get us in another home. So I feel like that would be easier. I would like to get a couple of more washing machines and dryers. Like, you guys, how can we have a family of literally, 11? We're a family of 11.
Yeah, in some cases, a family 2 or 3 times the size of a normal family.
There's literally just not enough washing machines and dryers to wash everybody's clothes. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sit around the house all day waiting for the clothes to dry and wash. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Dishwashers as well?
Yeah, we need like 3 dishwashers. We literally need 3 dishwashers.
I mean, we can get away with 2.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
I see what you're saying, though.
I don't think we can get away with 2. We need 3.
Refrigerators.
Right. I mean, we have 4 refrigerators right now. How can we get rid of
4? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
We have 5, and 5 refrigerators feels about right.
Maybe we need an extra freezer, but though, how can we like get along with 2 dishwashers? Mm-hmm. I really think we honestly need 3, because 2 would just wash the dishes. Because people are always having to wash pots and pans. Yeah. And we can have 2 in the main house and 1 in the guest house or something like that, but we need 3. Mm-hmm. I have a hard time managing the kids in this house as well, because it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like back in our old house, there was like upstairs. What I used to do is in the morning time, we would do our morning routines. Everybody would clean their beds, clean up, you know, and I would be able to check it right there. And nobody was allowed to go downstairs.
Yeah, I think what you're talking about is that there's like natural boundaries. When there's an upstairs and downstairs, there is a staircase. And if you want to go up and down the staircase, it takes some time and effort to do that. But here, it's kind of like, all you got to do is just look over and you can see the next room. You just raise your voice a little bit and, you know, they can hear you. It's not so much the physical space, but I think it's the spaces where you can have like intimate conversations or focused conversations or just focused moments. Like if someone is having a lesson in one space, like how can you protect that space and then have the rest of the house flowing smoothly? Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we can find something that suits us to take care of some of these things that are bothering me and getting on my nerves. Someone asked us, baby number 9 arrived yet? Mm-hmm. Yes, she's right here in my arms. This is on Instagram, so I guess some people don't know. I never made a post about it on Instagram. Can you hold this? Why are you looking at your hand, baby? Okay, Alena, what would you do if your husband leaves you and you gave you all the kids by yourself?
It's funny.
The first thing I can just think of is I just give them back to him.
And I'll give them back to her.
I'll give you a Uno card that says reverse.
We'll just give them back to each other, and I guess that's what co-parenting is called, right?
Well, let's say this. Yeah, let's say this. What would I do if my husband passed away? I think that would be a better thing. I'll probably like move closer to my sisters.
I mean, just make it work.
Make it right.
Like what? Like I don't know.
Move closer to my sisters. Remarry. Because I mean, when I'm not married, I mean, people come flying to me. So I don't think I could.
You don't know how to not be married anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm saying people. I just attract people. Right when I'm not married, people just like, oh, you ain't married no more, girl. So I would remarry.
Just people in line.
Yeah, I would remarry. What? And get someone to help me take care of these kids. What would you do if I died and left you with all the kids?
What will I do? I don't know. I guess I don't really think about that part of it. I don't really think about the struggle in that way.
Well, that's what the question is for.
Yeah.
It's for you to get your mind open and start thinking.
I don't know. Maybe I'll start panicking.
Would you start panicking?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Here's baby number 9 update. A Google Mongoose.
What would I do?
You would give the kids to my sisters
Why would you think that?
because I just know that.
Maybe they would come live with me.
Who?
Your sisters.
They don't want to live with you. Live with you where? How you going to support yourself, huh? Financially.
I guess I have to figure that part out.
Yeah, you need life insurance, bruh. That's what you need to think about. If I die, you need life insurance. You need to put life insurance on me. I'm like a $10 million policy right here. How do you deal with people who think they have the right to interrogate you about the number of kids?
Well, how do you feel about that?
I literally don't care. I don't feel like offended. I don't feel anything. I'm just like, what? My reaction is just like, okay. I legit don't care what other people think. Like, people can think what it doesn't even, like, I don't even feel it. Like,
I mean, personally,
it's almost laughable that anyone cares what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really deal with them at all. I would say that I have compassion for them, and because it's like they have some kind of internal fear or I don't know why they feel some kind of way about it, because it's like, if you have too many kids, then this is gonna happen, or you can't do that, and this and that. And I'm just thinking, okay, so in what position are they saying that from? Like, what in their life have they gone through to where they felt like being in a state of like not enough or whatever? So it just makes me feel like, okay, that triggered them in some kind of way.
Yeah. For me, I mean, people have been telling me I've had too many kids since I've had 2 kids. Like you have too many kids to be in college. You have too many kids to try to get a PhD. You have too many kids to this. It's like, okay, well, you said that, but I did all those things. Like, you have too many kids, you're not going to be able to have a good marriage. You're not going to be able to have this. You're not going to be able to, I was like, okay, well, like.
I mean, I would put it this way. Like, let it be. Let it be as in, like, okay, so if that was true, if you do have too many kids, right? Then what are you going to do? Okay, that puts you in a position where you make a decision to do something about it. And so, like, it seems like the people who have asked that question, they just haven't done anything about the circumstances that they have been in. So they put that on other people and say like, okay, well, you're in this kind of circumstance, like, oh, you're not going to do anything about it, so you should be fearful about it. So, well,
I also think people are basing it off of their own experiences, like you said, like, well, I only have 2 kids, so I don't, and I'm like, struggling, so I don't know how you could possibly give enough attention to all of your 9 kids. Why ain't you, boo? Like, me and you are not the same person. I was never struggling at 2 kids or 3 or 4. I never felt like it was anything, So it was like, I'm not you. You don't know what I have inside of me. You know what I mean? You don't know what I feel like raising, this many kids. And obviously some people have a capacity that you don't. Emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially.
Will Alena ever grow out her hair? Alena, are you planning to grow out your hair?
No, baby. I'm gonna give you some box braids.
Alena, you tried to put on that wig, and I did not like it.
That's a wig, Joe. That's not my real hair. Okay, so anyway, wait. Yeah. Do I think people have the right to interrogate you about your kids? That's a special question, because do people have the right? Yeah, people have the right to say whatever they want to. People have the right to interrogate me about whatever they want to, because I feel like I have the right to do whatever I want to do. But do I have the right to completely act like they don't exist? I sure do. I feel like I have the right to just ignore everybody. I have the right to do that. I have the right to not care, because I don't. How much do you make so you can afford so many kids? That's what some people are asking. And how do you financially provide for your kids? We just make good money. That's all it is. We just make a lot of money. And even when I wasn't I never made no money, but even when I was just in my mind, I was always gonna make good money. And also, like, I feel like I was pretty good with my money. I made smart decisions, and it's really not that expensive to take care of kids. Like, kids don't have to cost that much. I'm sure lots of large families will tell you, like, yeah, like, you do things so it doesn't have to cost that much. So the last question is, how is Joe's grandmother doing, and has she seen the new baby via video chat yet?
Yeah, so my grandmother, she passed away. She passed away some years ago. I don't think we ever really talked about it.
We did in the last video.
In the last video,
Yeah.
but like prior to that, we didn't
yeah.
make any sort of announcement or anything like that.
But I think they're also asking, has your mom seen the new baby?
No, my mom hasn't seen the new baby yet. Can she do a video chat? Perhaps, but she doesn't have like a fancy phone to be able to do video chats and stuff.
Yeah. My dad, no, he hasn't seen the new baby yet.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Has he? No, he didn't. Only one of my sisters have seen the new baby yet, who came for Christmas. So yeah, our family hasn't seen the new baby yet.
I mean, maybe through like photos, but not like.
Yeah, they haven't seen her through video chat. Yeah. Well, my sister has seen her through video chat. Actually, my dad has seen a new baby through video chat too. I'm sorry. But we'll be really excited for them to meet her in real life and see how scrumptiously yumptious she is. Have you decided where to move to next? No.
We have a couple places in mind.
On this channel, we are going to travel the United States of America, including in California still. Northern California, Southern California, San Diego.
We're on the hunt.
We're on the hunt.
That's the best way.
So stay tuned. It's going to be so many fun videos coming up. We're going to go to Texas. We're going to go to Nashville. We're going to go to Florida.
The Carolinas, maybe?
We're going to go to Carolinas, yeah. We going to find us a home, boo.
Yep.
We going to find us a house. Okay, I got to take the kids to swimming practice, you guys. It was great catching up with y'all. Yeah. So good to talk. I feel like I'm like a really, really rich woman, like a 50, 60-year-old woman. I feel 60. Yeah, I feel 60, but I look 30.
So what's in the middle? 45?
I've always felt like I was like 20 years older than I was. And so I feel like I have the wisdom of a 60-year-old, 50. I have more wisdom than some of my 50-year-old friends. So I have the wisdom of a 55-year-old.
Why is it getting older?
And I look 25, 28. So, you get the best of both worlds.
This is what I got to deal with.
Okay, bye you guys.